Hey out there, this is Buzz with the Survival Buzz. You'll have to bear with me a little bit. For some reason, I just keep wanting to lose my voice the last couple weeks. My allergies are just really getting to me. But I wanted to get this video out. I don't have a ton of information at this point. This is pretty much breaking news, and I kind of waited around to hopefully get some more info, but at this point, it's not going to happen. It'll probably be a few days, I'm sure, before we get the whole story. And even then, like always, the story will change and evolve as days go by. But a few hours ago, roughly 5:10 p.m. here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there was a mass shooting in a building called the Natalie Building, which I believe they said does sports medicine, orthopedic surgery, and it's connected to a major hospital here. St. Francis is a huge hospital here. Not a lot of information on this story right now. Apparently the gunman went in, and there's rumor that he was looking for a particular physician, but was unable to find that physician, and in the process killed 4 innocent people before turning the gun on himself. Strangely enough, every time something like this happens, they end up killing themselves before anybody can actually talk to the person. But like I said, this is breaking news right now, and I don't have a lot more information at this point. But what I will say, and I did mention, I believe in my last video, they're coming for them, people. They're coming for yours and mine, our little defense devices that we have. And they're not going to stop at all costs. The more these stories pile up, the more these mass shootings there are, they're going to have more and more of a reason to come after you. I mean, I'm honestly just sick of seeing all the news on the last shooting, and all these liberals as well as people on the right coming out begging for more legislation, more gun laws, and it's just not going to stop, people. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have heard what's going on in Canada right now. They're trying to reduce gun magazines to 5 rounds or less, which is insane. What is that, a shotgun? I mean, not a lot of guns out there hold that type of capacity. But it's going to happen here eventually. I mean, they're going to run with this story, and I'm telling you, they're going to come for you, and they're going to come for me, and they're going to come to take away those little defense devices that you and I own. And like I mentioned in my last video, if you don't have these things, if you don't have a means to protect yourself, your family and loved ones and friends, now is the time to go out there and get those. Now is the time to go out and get those devices and get all the freedom seeds you can to feed those devices. This isn't about protection from the masses. This is about protection from the high-ups, the leaders, the people that run everything. They don't want you or I to have these devices to protect ourselves. And yes, these are weapons of war. I'm not worried about the ability to go out hunting. If I want to go hunt, I'll go hunt. But I damn sure want to be able to protect my family and loved ones. And they are here to take that right away from you. So while you still have this opportunity, I plead with you, go out and get these devices to protect yourselves if you don't already have them. And even if you do, go get more. Because that opportunity is slowly slipping away every day we're around. This administration and the left-wing media and nutcases want to take your rights away and my rights away. This isn't about hunting. This isn't about sport shooting or clay shooting. This is about protecting yourself and your rights as an American. Don't let them fool you with trying to pull the wool over your eyes that we're going to protect you. The Gov is not here to protect you. And I've said this over and over and over. And hopefully it's starting to sink in. Hopefully a lot of you out there understand what is going on with our rights. They're slowly being whittled away. The Second Amendment protects all the other rights. And if we lose that, go ahead and ask Australia what happens. Go ahead. And I know I have a few viewers on here that are actually from there. If you want to comment and let these people know, go ahead if they don't already know. They're coming for it, people. Stand up. I don't care who comes to my doorstep. I am not giving that right away. Because the moment you start giving in on that, all the other ones are gone. They're gone out the door. And I don't want to grow up in a world like, or I don't want my children to grow up in a world like that. I sure as hell didn't grow up in a world like that. And it sickens me. It honestly sickens me that there are people out there doing these mass shootings, killing people. But you haven't seen nothing yet. If you think that's bad, you go ahead and give the gov your guns. And we'll see where that gets us. Now, I don't normally like putting a timeline on things. You know, I did a survey a while back on my community page asking how long we have till certain events happen, you know, starving and certain things. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say within the next year, you're going to have to worry about your food, possibly water, definitely power and energy, and probably your defense devices. They're going to come for those as well. And this isn't going to happen overnight. Now, I'm not saying a year from now this is going to happen, but give it a year, and this is slowly going to pick up pace. And slowly, they're going to start coming. They're going to start coming for everything you have. So now is the time to draw that little line in the sand and decide which side you're on. Because it's coming, people. I, for one, will never give up. I will go to the grave before I give up. And so should you, or there ain't going to be a country left for our little ones out there. As always, like this video and subscribe if you like what you hear. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Later.